You know that sound, right? That phantom flush in the middle of the night. Or maybe it's that constant, annoying hiss of a toilet that just won't quit running. Well, those sounds are more than just annoying. They're basically your toilet sending out an SOS. So today, we're going to demystify these common problems and give you the confidence to fix them yourself. All right, let's jump right in.
Here's what we've got on tap. First, we're going to talk about spotting the warning signs. Then we'll get into why you really shouldn't ignore them. After that, it's time to get our hands dirty with a basic DIY toolkit. We'll also figure out when it's time to just call a pro. And finally, we'll wrap it all up with some simple tips to keep your toilet happy and healthy. So let's kick things off with section 1, recognizing the warning signs. Because believe me, when your toilet starts acting up, it's definitely trying to tell you something. The trick is knowing how to listen.
So, what are the most common culprits behind all this trouble? You know, it might feel like a toilet can break in a million different ways, but the truth is, pretty much every issue comes down to just a few usual suspects.
And here they are, the big 3. Leaks, clogs, and faulty flappers. Leaks are kind of sneaky. They can cause serious water damage and run up your bill without you even noticing. Clogs, well, we've all been there. They just bring your whole day to a grinding halt. And a faulty flapper, that's just a little rubber seal in your tank. But when it wears out, it's the #1 reason your toilet runs constantly, wasting a crazy amount of water.
Moving on to section 2, why you shouldn't ignore it. It's so easy to just put it off, right? But the hidden costs of what seems like a small problem can get really big really fast. And I mean, just get a load of this. A single, silent little leak from your toilet can waste hundreds of gallons of water every single month. That's not just bad for the environment, it's a direct shot to your bank account every time that water bill shows up.
And here's how quickly things can spiral out of control. What starts as just a slow drain can turn into a full-on sewage backup if you ignore it. And trust me, that's a health hazard you do not want to deal with. That tiny little puddle at the base of the toilet, leave it alone, and you're looking at rotted floors, mold, and thousands of dollars in property damage. The takeaway is simple: act fast.
Okay, enough of the scary stuff. Let's get to the good part in section 3, your DIY repair toolkit. Now that we know the problems and the risks, let's talk solutions. And the great news is, a lot of these common issues are things you can absolutely fix yourself.
Let's start with the most common one, the clog. Success here is all about technique. So once you've prepped the area, make sure your first push with the plunger is gentle. That gets the air out without splashing water everywhere. Then you can start plunging firmly. You're using the water, not air, to push the clog through. As soon as you see the water level drop, that's a good sign. Give it one last flush just to be sure you're all clear.
Now, to be ready for this stuff, you don't need a giant workshop, just a few key things. A good plunger, obviously. An adjustable wrench is great because it'll fit most of the bolts you'll find. A couple of screwdrivers and plumber's tape. This stuff is like magic for creating a perfect seal on water lines. Oh, and a bucket. You'll definitely be glad you have a bucket.
Which brings us right to section 4, when to call a pro. Look, being able to fix things yourself is fantastic, but it's just as important to know your own limits. Sometimes a small problem is really a symptom of something way bigger, and you can actually make things worse by trying to fix it. So here are the big red flags. If you've got clogs that just keep coming back no matter what you do, the problem probably isn't the toilet itself. It's deeper down in your sewer line. If you're hearing constant hissing or weird gurgling noises, that points to a problem with the guts of the flushing mechanism. And if you ever see water pooling around the base of the toilet, that's a major warning sign. These are not DIY jobs. These are signs to call an expert.
And that brings us to our final section, keeping your toilet healthy. You know, the absolute best way to fix a toilet problem is to stop it from ever happening in the first place. A little proactive care really does go a long way. And here's a super simple routine to make it easy. Just think of it as a quick checkup every season. In the winter, check for those silent internal leaks. In the spring, take a look at the water lines for any cracks. Summer's a great time to give the inside of the tank a quick clean to prevent buildup. And in the fall, just take a quick peek at parts like the flapper to see if they look worn out. It's just a few minutes, 4 times a year, and it can save you from a huge headache down the road.
So really, if you take one thing away from all this, let it be this. A little proactive maintenance today can prevent a major plumbing catastrophe tomorrow. Just being prepared and paying a little bit of attention, those are the most powerful tools you have.
And that really brings us to our final thought. You're now totally equipped to handle one of the most common headaches in any home. But this proactive mindset, it doesn't have to stop at the bathroom door. So now that your toilet's covered, what else in your home could use a quick checkup?